Meals aren't complete until Furious Cheese Spreads is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
At Midwest Bank, they want to thank all the generous donors who helped make their 2024 Turkey Drive for Schools a success. Thanks to the generosity, they raised enough money to provide 153 families across 6 different schools in Lincoln with a full Thanksgiving meal. With your support, they made Thanksgiving Day for those families a little brighter. They want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Is your phone system holding you back? We know how important smooth, reliable communication is for your success. Whether your team is working from the office or on the go, you need a phone system that keeps up with your busy day. At Hamilton, we offer business phone systems that adapt to your needs, making every call clear and every connection simple. Upgrade to a Hamilton business phone system where advanced features meet unmatched reliability. Are you ready to transform how you communicate? Better phones, better business. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in December. Try one of their delicious breakfast sandwiches or grilled breakfast burritos. Don't forget to snag a gift card for stocking stuffers and bring your family in from out of town. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe. It's that special time of year again with bowl games galore, ugly Christmas sweater parties, and way too much eggnog. And like clockwork, you still haven't bought any gifts yet. Great news! Your procrastination headquarters this year is at Tailored Life in Bennett. Avoid the long lines in Lincoln stores and head down Highway 2 to Bennett. Just a 20-minute drive, and their staff will help you pick out the perfect gift for your mom, wife, or significant other. Procrastination has an answer this year at Tailored Life in Bennett.
At Anderson Ford, we have commission-free guides who are paid to give you a great experience, not make a sale, so you can choose the best vehicle for you. During the Get Holiday Ready sales event, lease a 2024 Ford F-150 for only $379 per month. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1003769, $375 per month. Lease for 36 months with a free credit, 7,500 miles per year, $47.50 to assign, no security deposit required. Tax title and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new delivery from Anderson on by 1225. See delivery details.
There's only one place this holiday season to shop for the sports fan in your life and get cash back for slightly used sports items you don't need anymore. Play It Again Sports. Check out their selection of new and used items, including home fitness equipment like treadmills, exercise bikes, and ellipticals. And get your lift with free weights, benches, and racks to add to your home gym. And don't forget, if you have anything slightly used to trade in, they'll give you instant cash. Holiday shopping starts and ends at Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Be sure to check out the top-selling Recomp. Recomp helps build lean muscle and strength while decreasing body fat. Recomp is ideal for men and women of all ages trying to look their best. Recomp can only be found in Nutrition Authority. For info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one. all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa,
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
Tanner's Bar and Grill is the best place in Lincoln for a casual get-together, best place to watch a game, and the best for pre- and post-game. Catch college and NFL football as well as the volleyball action this season at Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill. What's better than wings, cold beer, and a Husker win? Enjoy great food and drink specials every day and tons of TVs to catch all the action. Tanner's Bar and Grill, 30th and Yankee Hill.
At Anderson Ford, we have commission-free guides who are paid to give you a great experience, not make a sale, so you can choose the best vehicle for you. During the Get Holiday Ready sales event, lease a 2024 Ford F-150 for only $379 per month. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1003769, $375 per month. Lease for 36 months with a free credit, 7,500 miles per year, $47.50 to assign no security deposit required. Tax title and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 1225. See delivery details.
Husker fans, it's time to make a difference. From December 16th to the 20th, every Husker fan has the chance to drive the success of Nebraska athletics through NIL. Whether it's $10, $1,000, or more, your contribution counts. And football fans, don't miss the chance to double your impact. Every gift to Husker football will be matched dollar for dollar up to $250,000. So visit 1890nebraska.com or text NEB-NIL to 801-801 to contribute today. Together, we win.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Happy terrific Tuesday, folks. It is Tuesday morning here live, 93.7 The Ticket. It is a beautiful morning out. It's not too cold, not windy at all. Raff is in the filmy skies right now, heading to Huntsville, Alabama. I'm sure you will hear about it.
You might read about it on Twitter.
If there is so much on that plane, big fella lets them know.
Yep.
Lets them know.
Oh, we had turbulence.
This is unacceptable.
I had to sit next to somebody on a plane.
We got my man AG in H-Town. AG, what's happening down there, brother?
Man, not much, man. Just chilling, having good weather. 68, a little foggy, though. 68 degrees, though. I'll take that.
That is golfing weather for sure, bro.
Yes, it is.
AG,
yes,
did you go to the Seattle Green Bay game?
Yes, I did. Went in person. Haven't been to a Seahawks game as a fan. I mean, I think this was my first time. Last time I was at the stadium, I was a player in 2006.
Was it that stadium, AG?
Yeah. It was Lumen Stadium, Quest Field. So
okay.
Yeah, it was a good feeling, man. Seeing some, I saw a few old faces. Didn't get a chance. I wanted to go down and see Eric Kennedy, who was the equipment manager, and he was just starting in 1998, and he is still the equipment manager today. But my plan is to go back to at least one game a year to Seattle because they got a little soft place in my heart because that's where they helped me get, I got in the NFL. I wouldn't have been a Packer if it wasn't for the Seattle Seahawks. So
remember that song by New Edition? That's where it all started from.
yeah. That's where it all started. So, but no, it was fun. See some guys, saw some Hall of Famer for them. Jacob Green, who was their Hall of Fame defensive tackle from Texas A&M. Talked to him. Saw a few other guys that I played against, Trufant, safety / DB or corner. We talked a little bit here, and so yeah, it was a good time. City was nice. The weather was decent. It rained a little bit, but it's Seattle. That's what happens. It rained.
Yeah. Did you go to a fish market?
No, I didn't we walked past it. We went down there. Where the tailgating event was at that I was there for was not far from Pike Fish Market.
Yeah,
and,
I gotta try it.
It's fun. It's the tourist destination. If you ever go up to the Great Northwest, go to Seattle, Washington. You got to go Pike Fish Market. You got to go Space Needle, Jimi Hendrix Experience, and catch a game of either basketball or football. You got WNBA, you got NBA. I don't know how long. I'm not sure what NBA is going to do up there soon. But WNBA is there. And then obviously NFL and baseball. The stadiums for the Seahawks and the Mariners are literally across the street from each other. So
Hey, the last time I was there, it was funny. Remember, I was speaking at a conference.
That's right.
And there was a member in my audience from Ohio, he was from Washington.
Mm-hmm.
And the press conference for Troy Dannon was literally that morning. I was speaking in Seattle. So it was just crazy to think all the similarities there. The first time I went to Seattle was years ago. AG is when Eric Stokes was one of their top. Was their head of scouting.
He was head of scouts not too far after I got traded. So we played together those 2 years.
Yeah,
because he was a player here. There, I'll say player there, and then probably like 2001, 2002. I think he became, or he would start working his way actually in '99. I think I'm not sure. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, Stokes has done very well in the NFL, man. He was with Seattle when it all started from. We went from Seattle to Tampa to Miami, Miami to the Redskins, and the Redskins obviously got that new ownership, and so they brought in some of their own people. But he consults now. He's still out in Virginia. But Eric is always very dialed in. I mean, even since we were kids, man, he was just always dialed in because we're a great family.
And he was a Lincoln kid too.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. He went to East. Eric went to East High, graduated in '92. And but just always sharp, man. I keep in touch with Ian. Just a good dude. It was good to see him back at the reunion when we had that. Okay, fellas, I got a confession to make, man.
Here we go. What'd you do? Oh, he cut. Did you cut yourself? He's got a Band-Aid above his
ear. He got self-inflicted wounds over here.
Hey, I got back home from the gym. I'll be honest, man. My hands were a little
shaking.
Were shaking because I hadn't eaten yet.
Yep.
I just worked out. And I was showering, and man, my hand was shaking so much, and I had a new blade on my razor.
Oh no!
And I was going and just slipped and
Yep.
It's not a bad cut, but it was like I was just shaving. I felt it, but then I didn't see anything for a while, and I went down to rest my head. I looked up, man, it looked like
it's one of those delayed bleeds.
Looked like a bulldog was just going
yeah.
on my ears, so it was delayed a little bit. But yeah, man, that sucker when it first happened.
Mm-hmm.
And those are called bald man issues.
See, I'm not sure, guys. I'll be honest. I don't know how you guys take a razor and just.
I don't do a razor. I do clippers, Nick. I don't do that. I don't mess around with the razors either. I'm with Nick on this. I do clippers.
I can't do that, guys.
Everybody can't use a razor though.
I mean, thankfully,
I can. Yeah, it doesn't look good after my back of my head gets a razor. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good or feel good. Yeah, bump up a lot. So I don't. Since I was a kid, so I do the clipper myself, and if not, I go to a barbershop and they'd be like, "Do you want a razor?" Nope, none for that. None for the back of my head.
Yeah,
I was fortunate to where it doesn't bother. Now, if I with the razor, I have to go forward. I can't go against the grain. You go against the grain. Yeah, it's gonna look like a bunch of planets.
Okay. So you go against the grain.
No, I go with the grain.
Or you go with the grain.
I go forward
because beard. When because in high school we weren't at Pius. We're not allowed to have. You're not allowed to have facial hair.
What?
Yeah, you can't
still.
Yeah. That's a Catholic parochial school thing.
Yeah, so you can't have facial hair.
Antiquated.
So I mean, like you can. I would have stubble because mine would grow so quick, but then you'd have to completely shave it all off.
Yeah.
The best one of the things that I kind of hang my hat on, never got sent to the office to have to shave. I don't here's the deal.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know
that's
what
different.
kind of razors
definitely
they
different.
have. I don't know what kind of razors they have. I don't know how clean they are. I don't know how they're disposable. I never had to find out. But I'm just saying, all I know is some kids would come out after and just still have like shavings of Barbasol on their face, and it'd be a bad shave job. But anyway, you always go against the grain when you're talking about like working on your neck. you go against it. You can't go down against it. You can't go with it.
Oh, I can't on mine. I'm ambidextrous. My waves go both ways.
You're telling me that when you shave your beard, you go with the grain?
When I shave my beard, I can go like here. I can go up.
That's what I'm saying.
Or down.
Against it.
Up or down.
You out of control.
Yeah, I can go up and down, man.
You got to get a close shave.
Yeah,
America.
Yeah, I can.
America.
I can do both. Yeah, I can do both of them, man. So it's a little different.
Anyway.
A little different. But folks, we got a great show for today where there's been some transfers. There's been a lot of NFL talk at 9 o'clock because there's a lot to discuss there. I want to talk about Nick's Detroit Lions too, and the questionable play calls at certain times during the game. Yeah. The teams that are out, we know the few that are out, but just get your input on some of those. Also, speaking of Nebraska news, there's some guys that are here visiting this weekend as well. So we'll talk a lot of NFL, Nebraska, of course, when we come back there. A location has been secured, many of you heard about it. And downtown Scott, I didn't want to skip that one too. Yes, the NCAA did have rules in place, and they got sued because of them. But unfortunately, though, the schools in the conferences could not agree on what they would think about would be the appropriate time for guys to sit out if there's a penalty or not. So to your point, Scott, yeah, the schools have just as much to blame as this. Hence why I said the adults in the room. The adults in the room have allowed the landscape of college football to look like, of college sports, not just college football, college sports to look like what it does right now. So we'll see. What did Bones say right there?
Well, so Bones says the ticket, your place to go for men's hygiene. But 3 years ago, says Nick, this is the razors at Pius. They were single blade disposable razors and they sliced you up.
All those, like those bits,
I would imagine
cheap
so.
bits.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, well, I didn't have to worry about that. I wasn't.
AG, those things, those bics were like, I got stuck one time in a hotel and my bag didn't arrive. Basically, I had to use what they gave me. Man, that thing, like, it felt like shaving with a rock.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah, it was not good. It was not good. Well, I'll tell you what, Tommy, good morning to you. It's heading to the golf simulator. Oh, I'm jealous of you, brother. I love listening to the show with the banter. It makes it like a weekend with the boys. Man, appreciate you, Tommy.
If you want a true weekend with the boys, you'd invite us to the golf simulator.
Folks, we got AG and H Sound, me and Nick holding down the mothership. Raff is in the air 30,000 feet somewhere. We'll be back in a second. It's a drive.
Husker fans, it's time to make a difference. From December 16th to the 20th, every Husker fan has the chance to drive the success of Nebraska athletics through NIL. Whether it's $10, $1,000, or more, your contribution counts. And football fans, don't miss the chance to double your impact. Every gift to Husker football will be matched dollar for dollar up to $250,000. So visit 1890nebraska.com or text NEB-NIL to 801-801 to contribute today. Together, we win.
Tanner's Bar and Grill is the best place in Lincoln for a casual get-together, best place to watch a game, and the best for pre- and post-game. Catch college and NFL football as well as the volleyball action this season at Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill. What's better than wings, cold beer, and a Husker win? Enjoy great food and drink specials every day and tons of TVs to catch all the action. Tanner's Bar and Grill, 30th and Yankee Hill.
At Anderson Ford, we have commission-free guides who are paid to give you a great experience, not make a sale, so you can choose the best vehicle for you. During the Get Holiday Ready sales event, lease a 2024 Ford F-150 for only $379 per month. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1003769, $375 per month. Lease for 36 months with a free credit, 7,500 miles per year, $47.50 to assign, no security deposit required. Tax title and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 1225. See delivery details.
Be sure to check out the top-selling Recomp. Recomp helps build lean muscle and strength while decreasing body fat. Recomp is ideal for men and women of all ages trying to look their best. Recomp can only be found in Nutrition Authority. For info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
At Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical, we're ready, reliable, and recommended. Water heater acting up or your sump pump on the fritz? Call Action. Summer's around the corner. Is your AC working? Are you sure? Call Action. Electrical problems? I'm telling you, call Action. Call Action for a free same-day estimate or a trusted second opinion. You heard that right, a free same-day estimate. 402-423-6960. ActionLincoln.com.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside?
Oh, yeah. This is a game changer. Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better. The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Dreaming of a green Christmas this year? Make it a reality with Acres. We're offering 0% for 60 months financing on most new John Deere compact tractors, Gator UTVs, and mowers. From moving snow to landscaping the perfect yard, John Deere equipment turns chores into child's play. Visit your local Acres store to start shopping today. Act now. These incentives expire December 31st, 2024. Financing requirements approved credit with John Deere Financial. Some restrictions may apply.
I'm Steve Carper, and I'm here to tell you that there's never been a better time to buy flooring. Whether you need carpet, wood flooring, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you got to come to O Street Carpet. With our 12-month interest-free financing, you can do one room or your whole house and leave your holiday budget intact. And with our huge in-stock selection, you can buy today and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
You never think cancer will happen to you. I smoked for over 40 years. My doctor recommended that I get annual lung cancer screening. They were able to catch my cancer at stage 1. It's never too late to quit. Even if you're still smoking, you need to ask your doctor about annual lung cancer screening. Just 30 minutes a year could save your life.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Husker fans, it's time to make a difference. From December 16th to the 20th, every Husker fan has the chance to drive the success of Nebraska athletics through NIL. Whether it's $10, $1,000, or more, your contribution counts. And football fans, don't miss the chance to double your impact. Every gift to Husker football will be matched dollar for dollar up to $250,000. So visit 1890nebraska.com or text NEB-NIL to 801-801 to contribute today. Together, we win.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks. We are back on this beautiful Tuesday morning. My man is going to the simulator. AG.
Yo.
This song came on this morning. Nick goes, oh, here he goes.
I could have pulled it for you so the
know.
audio was better.
I'm going to ask you if you remember this song, man. Okay? Here it comes.
I love that song. I just can't think of who's saying it. Oh, Chief Rocker. Chief Rocker.
Remember that song, man?
Yeah. I remember that song. Man,
Remember that one?
Yes, indeed. I had a spring in 1991 before we moved back to Nebraska. And my mom took me out of school early because we're moving back to Nebraska. And all I did every day for that month of school where I was not in, I turned to BET. Was it the rap? What was the rap show that was on BET back then?
TV Raps?
No, BET.
Oh,
what was it?
Something Block.
It was something. But yeah, I watched BET Rap Show, and then I watched MTV Yo MTV Raps with Ed Lover, and the big what was it? Ed Lover and the other guy. I can't think of his name right now.
Fab Five Freddy.
No, I wasn't Fat Five. It was a bigger dude. It was a bigger dude. Remember? It was Ed Lover was the tall, kind of skinny dude, and it
the
was
short, skinnier brother.
yeah. But regardless, I listened. I was literally watching videos every day. That was my morning. I wake up and I watch music videos till the shows went off. It was about noon, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing for breakfast and lunch because mom and dad was at work, working their final days before we got on the road. We did Greyhound back to Nebraska. I thought it was the worst summer of my life because I was leaving Los Angeles, come back to Nebraska, but I got over it and I don't pay the bills.
Dre, it was Dre, the real Dre. Thanks.
Yeah.
84, 85. Yes, it was Dre, the real Dre. Hey, real quick, folks. This week is Together We Win campaign for 1890 Nebraska. Together We Win. 100% of your contribution goes directly to student athletes in NIL. NIL is the name of the game now. Retaining and attracting talent to Nebraska, and we need your help.
Certainly is.
Yes, it is. To contribute, text NEB-NIL. That's NEB-NIL to 801-801. Again, that's text NEB-NIL to 801-801 or go to 18nebraska.com. Every dollar counts in football contributions. We match dollar for dollar up to $250,000. Read that again. Every dollar you contribute will be matched up to $250,000. Let's get rally together. Husker Nation, together we win. Again, text NEB-NIL to 801-801 or go to 18nebraska.com. The campaign goes through to this Friday, December 20th. And the ticket, go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'll add that in there, that the ticket is going to match $5,000, up to $5,000.
Did you say you're going to add that in there, Nick? You're going to add $5,000? Nick is going to match $5,000.
I'm saying the ticket is going to is willing to match $5,000 for whatever is donated through our station. The ticket's matching.
Absolutely.
So here's another little
shout out real quick to Travis and Stephanie Hoffman.
Well, here's exactly what we're doing. We're trying to get.
Let me finish reading. They gave Travis and Stephanie Hoffman, Panama City Beach, Florida, Nick, a $100 donation to 1890. Go Big Red in Bay County. Travis and Stephanie Hoffman, thank you so much.
Well, the reason that it's important to know the county, here's why, is we are keeping track of every county in Nebraska. I got a county map right here. We are keeping track of every county in Nebraska. We have a lot of donations from every county, but guess what? I believe there's 93 counties in Nebraska.
Counties.
Guess what? We're 93.7 the tickets. So if we can get, once again, one donation, whether it's $1, whether it's 10, whether it's 1,000, we don't care. Just something from every county to help out 1890 Nebraska. I know we have listeners in Lincoln, not the city, but the county, Lincoln County. I know we have folks listening in Hall, in Howard, Platte, Boone, Colfax, Holt. There's a big county up north in Cherry. I don't know how many people live up there in Cherry County, but it's a lot. It's a lot of land.
Yes.
There's got to be somebody up there.
Yes.
We got Knuckles, Webster, Franklin, Harlan going along the border. Gage County is a big one that's not been heard of yet.
Come on, Gage County.
Or heard from yet. So whether it's $5, whether it's 1,000, we don't care. Check it off our list. Let's get to all 93 counties throughout the day today. And like I said, they're matching 1890. Nebraska is matching up to $250,000. We're matching up to $5,000, right? So a little bit of a smaller scale, but it doesn't matter.
All matters.
Every little bit counts because with some of these prices, especially some of the people that Nebraska's going after in the portal, you're going to want to donate so that they wear Nebraska colors and not Oregon or Texas A&M.
Nick, well said, man. Again, that's 18 Nebraska. If you want to contribute, 18nebraska.com.
Can't complain if you don't do something about it.
Or text
Facts.
All right.
Facts.
801 to 801. So whether it's 5 or 500.
$25 gives you the right to complain. If that's not the case.
But, hey, that's how it works for Packer fans. This NIL stuff's been going on with Packer fans since I got there. So they've been helped. They raised the taxes in the Green Bay, Brown County area. So if NIL was a thing at the NFL level, it's been going on for 24 years, if not longer.
Many years.
It's crazy.
Well, folks, there was news brought yesterday. The Nebraska game against Cincinnati is going to be at Arrowhead Stadium. What do you think about that, guys? I love it personally, and I'll talk a bit more about it. But the game was originally scheduled to play at Lucas Stadium, Nick, where you were at in Indianapolis. However, They started looking at some revenue sharing type things, and like hey, wait a minute, hold up. So this game was supposed to be played in Cincinnati in 2020, but because of COVID, it was canceled, and because of the Big Ten's policies at that time. So they were now going to meet. The next time it happens in Lincoln will be in 2033. Is the next time that Cincinnati will come here. But moving the game to Kansas City, it's going to be a bigger gate for Cincinnati. That 76,416, 76,416 Arrowhead sets to where Lucas Oil was only 70,000. Obviously that's $6,000. But you think about the financials of that aspect, it's huge. And especially when you look at the college athletics revenue sharing. I mean, that's ways for Cincinnati to make some more money, more than they would have. It would have been in Cincinnati with 6,000 less. So that's going to be big for both programs. Really big for us, being that Kansas City and Omaha and Lincoln are very close together.
Oh yeah, it's like a 3-hour drive, right, to Arrowhead and GEHA Field. I don't know, guys. I think AG, like this started, as AD mentioned, as a Cincinnati home game, right? Like this was initially going to be played on the campus, which would have been kind of cool to go up there. It would have been kind of cool to see.
They do got a cool
the Cincinnati Bearcats campus. It looks like they got a cool stadium, then it was going to get moved to Lucas Oil Stadium. I've done that drive. That drive sucks. It's not like Indianapolis is the easiest airport to also get into for Husker fans, and we know how much they travel. So that the fact that this is viewed as a Cincinnati home game, essentially it's going to be a pseudo Nebraska home game.
Yeah, we're 3 hours away.
Yeah, you're going to have so many Husker fans traveling, but it's an international airport, which certainly helps down there in KCI. So for Cincinnati people, they'll be able to get in easily with little to no issues, hopefully. Nebraska fans can make the drive down there. I would not be surprised. I mean, I think it's probably going to be a sold out stadium just because the opportunity for Nebraska fans, it won't be on the scale of Memorial Stadium, obviously, of 90,000, but you're going to get a decent contingent of Cincinnati Bearcats fans, hopefully. And as Byron the Hog Farmer says online, he says, I already booked the hotel. Can't wait. So you're getting people booking hotels and hopefully, getting ready to buy tickets when they come out, AG.
Yeah. Speaking of that, like real quick, the Seattle game, it was like Wisconsin was in that joint for sure.
Really?
It was a lot, man. I was hearing go pack, go chants during pregame. I'm like, wow. And it was outside the stadium. I was just walking in. I'm hearing this on the outside of the stadium. So that that stadium is built to be acoustically sound for the home team, to defer the away team to making their audibles and adjustments. And before I walked in, I'm like, that don't sound like a home field right there. I was like, but I wasn't surprised. This is how Packer fans roll and Husker fans roll. They roll deep. So
they do. AG, that's a good analogy in that too. That shows you that the Packer pride. They travel in great numbers. And you think about this logistics for Nebraska fans going to Kansas City. The Kansas City airport is a very accommodating airport with your fans that maybe in Arizona and Texas, etc. That's a quick flight. Logistics are a lot easier than flying to Omaha, then get into Lincoln. Flying into Lincoln, we love our Lincoln airport, but it's not the easiest port to get in and out of because it's the sheer lack of flights. KC, I mean, you fly into that sucker, man. You're at your hotel within 15 minutes.
So Big Daddy Travis is frustrated on the text line. He says, why the hell are we playing on a Thursday? Is it because that's the level we're playing at, JV high school time slot? So once again, it's important to remember this.
Well, the Royals will be playing too.
Well, but the reason that we're playing on Thursday, it's the first game of the year. Nebraska's done that before, whether it's been in the Big Ten Conference slate, against Minnesota, or whether it's been against now Cincinnati going forward. This is not a Big Ten issue, and this is frankly not a Nebraska decision. This is a
Kansas State.
This is a Cincinnati decision. The reason I say that is because since they are the home team, the decision on television, time slot, TV broadcast all goes through the Big 12 conference. So this is Brent Yormark, his people. They're making the decision on when this game is played. Not necessarily when the game's played, but what TV broadcast it's on, what time is the kickoff. So there's a chance that since the Big 12 has different partners than the Big 10, that this is on a channel that Nebraska's not always familiar with or on. I can't remember if the Big 12, I think they have a deal with ESPN. There's a potential maybe that Nebraska's on ESPN rather than Fox. I would lean towards probably it going on Fox and probably having the lead broadcast crew simply because it'll be one of the first games of the season. And so there's some interesting storylines, obviously, with Nebraska and Dylan Raiola. Cincinnati's going to have their quarterback returning in Brendan Sorsby. There's some intriguing storylines here. I would look at it glass half full and say, now this is an opportunity in year 3 of Matt Rule for Nebraska when there's not many games being played and everybody's juiced up for the start of the football season, that they're one of the few games that are being showcased on Thursday. Everybody's going to be able to watch them.
You'll be able to scratch your itch a little bit for college
football.
Well,
scratch your itch, but also if Nebraska plays well, then everybody's going to see it. Everybody's going to be able to witness Nebraska playing at the peak performance on day 1. However, as it's worked, negatively for Nebraska in the past, guys, is Nebraska hasn't always played well. And so then Nebraska, people get a bad taste in their mouth about the Huskers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and we got a donation, $20 donated to 1890 from Red Willow County. Thank you so much, unknown texter 6677, $20.
There it is, Red Willow
County.
across or close to the border.
I love it.
Wedged in between Hitchcock and Furnace, and right below Frontier. Congratulations, 6677. You can now complain all you want.
Yes.
Thank you for the $20 donation.
Absolutely.
Once again, that number, that place to donate, it's NEBNIL to 801-801. If you don't want to text, you can go online to 1890nebraska.com. Shout out to Red Willow County, right in there between Hitchcock and Furnace, down below underneath Frontier and Gosper. Let's keep it rolling.
Donations, Clarence.
Yep, there you go.
What's that movie from, Nick?
I have no idea.
Gosh, AG, we got to get him cultured a little bit.
Who, Nick?
Donations Coming to America.
Oh gosh, I know that movie. That's we've gone through this before, guys. Is that I've watched movies. I can't quote movies. The only ones that I can quote are like Benchwarmers.
Okay, here's what blows me away.
Or Step Brothers.
Okay, AG, this dude
or The Hangover.
Nick
You
can
can
memorize
quote movies in. There you go.
team's roster and announce them on the radio
100%.
within 24 hours. Movie lines?
Yeah.
Good luck.
I'm out. What are you doing?
You got to find the movie lines that your genre. That's all.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
That's
What are you
it.
doing? I'm burying you. I'm alive.
Exactly. Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Did we just become friends?
I have not seen
Yes.
You have not seen Step Brothers?
I've not seen it yet.
Oh, come on, AD.
Oh,
What's
I
wrong
know.
with you, bro?
That's as much of a crime as me not watching Star
Yeah,
Wars.
that's for real. Like violation.
Two funny actors in the. Oh my gosh.
Violation.
Starts till 4.
I might have to snatch your comedy card, bro.
Yeah.
How you not watch Step Brothers, man?
I gotta check it out, man.
At all. Now, so you telling me you have not watched it at all, or you just kind of like not finished the movie?
Bro,
You started it.
I've seen the memes. I've never
This
watched
is,
the
this
movie.
is a
I've
sad
got
day. This is a
I've got
sad day in
Hey,
Lincoln right now.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what is a good day before I hop into this next subject real quick. Last night, I didn't want to watch those NFL games because they were so boring.
They were
I
bad,
tried
man.
hard to watch
Yeah.
them. AD, did you watch them last night?
Yeah, I watched them.
It
is
did
what
you,
it
Nick? I
is.
know Nick didn't.
Yeah. Whoa.
Because the
Ah.
good thing is they're good fit.
Well, I mean, it's bad football. I was watching.
Atrocious.
I watched the first half, and then when I heard the statistic, guys, that the Bears have been outscored like 54-0 in the first half their last 3 games, I thought, why are we still putting this team on the TV?
Yeah.
Because they got Caleb Williams. They got a lot of drama.
Caleb Williams doesn't really, sell tickets right now. I'm not sure about that.
I'm pretty sure about that.
He does. I understand he does.
Any
but,
quarterback that goes to Chicago is going to have the same issues until they make some changes. But AG, last night, Nick and AG, I watched. You guys, it's on Netflix. It's called Carry On.
Yeah, we just previewed that. We probably watched that tonight with Jason Bateman.
Man. AG, Jason Bateman, is that his name?
Yeah, man, Family Ties, bro. Come on, man.
He's in a different.
Get your 80 shows together, man.
Oh no,
Let's
I
go.
knew who he was. I'm simply saying I can't remember his name. I think it was Jason Bateman.
Okay. It is Jason Bateman. Yes,
he comes with a different.
He's a good actor. So
he's a heck of an actor in this movie.
So yeah, it's just when you find out certain movie genres, when you look at a preview, you look at the first thing you do. Obviously, you look at the actors because their faces on the screen, and then if you can't see the actors or you miss faces, look for names, and you start seeing people like Steven Spielberg and what's his name, the guy who Antoine Fuqua. He did Training Day. Like you see names, names. Like just like you see coaches in football, right? Baseball, basketball. You be like, okay, this is going to be a good team eventually because this coach can do it. Like we see Phil Jackson, we like, all right, we already. So it's like that with movies too. You see certain writers, certain actors, like Jason Bateman. When I saw him on the slate, I said this is going to be an interesting movie because he's a good actor. He has a lot of range in terms of from comedy to being serious to not so serious. So, yeah, fantastic. It's going to be a good movie. The trailer looks fantastic. So.
Yeah. Don't touch the drum set.
Well, folks, we'll come back with history. Little Husker news. Don't tell me too much, man. I'm gonna check it out.
That's the best scene ever.
Oh, it's like
can we build a
football games going on too, though. So I don't know if I'll catch it this weekend, but I'm eventually gonna catch it.
You're on a flight. You got time to watch it.
I fly out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm gonna down.
Man, you fly, man. You should. Yeah, you fly, man. It's like you have every reason to watch.
I know. What I tend to do though is
some
watch
90s movie
over and over and just work on the plane. I'm not gonna work tomorrow on the plane.
Hey, the best part, I think one of the most underrated parts of that movie is when they sleepwalk and they put the pillows in the oven.
Man, that's comedy. It's this pure comedy. It's pure comedic genius, as they say, between Will Ferrell and J.C. Riley. Yes,
we're all working towards the Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah, I can't mention. I mean, I don't want to go into the whole how they break that down, but
don't tell me no more.
Yeah, it's just you're gonna love it. It's gonna be good. You're gonna thank us for it. All
right, folks. We'll be back with a little bit of history. A lot of NFL talk as well. And some Huskers. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Husker fans, it's time to make a difference. From December 16th to the 20th, every Husker fan has the chance to drive the success of Nebraska athletics through NIL. Whether it's $10, $1,000, or more, your contribution counts. And football fans, don't miss the chance to double your impact. Every gift to Husker football will be matched dollar for dollar up to $250,000. So visit 1890nebraska.com or text NEB-NIL to 801-801 to contribute today. Together, we win.
Hey farmers, if you don't already, you need to get to know the guys at Boyk Farm Outfitters. If you're ready to turn your sprayer into a money-saving smart machine, they can hook you up. If you just want to get your chemicals from some good guys that care about your operations goals, they want to chat. They work with progressive growers all over eastern Nebraska to assist with equipment upgrades and input options. Boyk Farm Outfitters is equipping the modern farmer. Check them out at BoykFarmOutfitters.com. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
If you're sick of catering from the same places every month, it's time to switch things up. Mulberry Barbecue is perfect for business lunches and dinners, family gatherings, holiday parties, wedding receptions, rehearsal dinners, and so much more. Delivery and full service options are available, and they can cater for anything from 10 people to 500 people. Call them at 402-937-7114 to look at their menu options and get your catering booked today. Mulberry Barbecue, located at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations, now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? That feels like ages ago. We were all so young then.
The Mill on 11th, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios on O Street.
This year, give the gift of delicious food, incredible service, and a lasting memory with the Pillar Restaurant Group gift card. When you purchase a $50 gift card, you receive a $5 bonus card, or purchase a $100 gift card to receive a $20 bonus card. These cards can be used at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, The Butchery, The Bakery, and all Lincoln Good Sense Deli Fresh Subs locations. Available for purchase at any of our concepts or online at prgnebraska.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Is your phone system holding you back? We know how important smooth, reliable communication is for your success. Whether your team is working from the office or on the go, you need a phone system that keeps up with your busy day. At Hamilton, we offer business phone systems that adapt to your needs, making every call clear and every connection simple. Upgrade to a Hamilton business phone system where advanced features meet unmatched reliability. Are you ready to transform how you communicate? Better phones, better business. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
I'm Steve Carper, and I'm here to tell you that there's never been a better time to buy flooring. Whether you need carpet, wood flooring, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you got to come to O Street Carpet. With our 12-month interest-free financing, you can do one room or your whole house and leave your holiday budget intact. And with our huge in-stock selection, you can buy today and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Husker fans, it's time to make a difference. From December 16th to the 20th, every Husker fan has the chance to drive the success of Nebraska athletics through NIL. Whether it's $10, $1,000, or more, your contribution counts. And football fans, don't miss the chance to double your impact. Every gift to Husker football will be matched dollar for dollar up to $250,000. So visit 1890nebraska.com or text NEB-NIL to 801-801 to contribute today. Together, we win.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back on this wonderful, beautiful Tuesday morning. JP, we seek meager accommodations.
Yeah.
That is also from Coming to America.
Coming to America 1, or the original, way better than the Coming to America 2. We can all agree.
It's hard to duplicate the first one always.
Yeah,
No matter what genre of movie you're talking about.
You got that right, bro. That's just
hard.
That one right there was just. I mean, that movie's legendary, man. That movie is legendary. Coming to America. You must be out of your mind.
Hold on. We have a clip that we can play here from it. Let's do. Here we go.
You found one clip.
Sir, I was wondering, did you happen to catch the professional football contest on television last night?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it was most exhilarating. The Giants of New York took on the Packers of Green Bay. In the end, the Giants triumphed by kicking an oblong ball made of pigskin to a big H. It was a most ripping victory.
Son, I'm just going to tell you this one time. You want to keep working here. Stay off the drugs.
Classic. Beautiful.
Actually did happen last year.
Yeah, it happened last year. Yeah. I remember people started posting it, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And that's where people were like, oh yeah, the NFL script. And I'm like, come on. It was a phenomenon. It happened. Something that a movie's put up in there.
They're scripting the 18 players on the Lions IR right now.
Right.
Listen, you're past that time right now, okay? So you can just tell us, what was your script in certain games?
Yeah.
The law of limitations is done.
Yeah.
We scripted out for us as a team and an offense. Same thing we did in Lincoln, Nebraska. We scripted 15 plays or 10 plays, bro. And we did this in Lincoln too. It wasn't an unknown thing.
Nah, he's not keeping eye contact. He keeps looking down.
I can't even. What you mean eye contact? Y'all on the screen that's like
keeps looking down,
thousands of miles away.
This is crazy. This will be put on Twitter.
This is not. Don't even go there, Nick.
AG, you got a shout out on Sunday Night Football last night or 2 nights ago.
Yeah, no, a lot of people. I get like when I get the shout out, my phone starts blowing up.
That's why I didn't text you.
Yeah, but nah, it was cool. It was fun. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Play Tony and John. That was one of the most classic lines. I can't read that one though. I'm just gonna say, it is clean, Your Highness.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello, Babar.
What you guys got for history today, my friends?
History, we got something that changed the game as we know it. It's called in football. 1933. I guess you got two of them. The National Football League Championship, first title game, Wrigley Field, Chicago. The Bears beat the Giants 23-21. But Bronco Nagurski rule was in place. That meant the forward pass was legal anywhere behind the line of scrimmage. Bronco Nagurski rule. And here's the Packers' 6th league title. 1944 National Football League Championship. Polo Grounds, New York City. The Green Bay Packers beat New York Giants 14-7 for the 6th and final league title under longtime coach Curly. What's his last name, Nick? You got this. Just think. He was the coach for the Packers.
I can't read. You can't mouth this to me.
Think about how, okay.
Don't help him.
Think about this. AG, give him the first initial.
L.
Curly Love.
No, not Curly Love. Curly Love. No. Curly. Yeah. It starts with an L. Think of Green Bay.
Love.
Well, Green Bay Love too. But think about the lore. Love. Think about the lore of Green Bay, and think about. I mean, it's you go to this place.
Lambeau.
There you go, Curly Lambeau.
There it is.
There you go, Nick. You said love. AG, I wasn't really going towards the love part, but Nick, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
AG, what you got, brother?
Man, I got a console, a handheld console that came out 13 years ago, Nick. So you were around then. I don't know if you had one.
Wait, let me guess. Is it the Nintendo DS?
Close.
Okay.
Close. It is a handheld, so you close with that one. But it's another I say developer. It's a Sony PlayStation Vita.
PSP? Oh,
the Vita. The Vita came out 13 years ago today.
Gotcha.
PlayStation very Vita. Few things
it was like a bigger thing, right? It was like
it was so the PSP came out first, and this is a couple years later to decide to do something a little smaller.
Yeah.
To rival to I guess have two at a time out there. I had both. But yeah, it was a fun little system. You could watch TV on it and play your video games on while you're on the road. So,
Dang.
PlayStation Vita, man.
Man, maybe I should start playing video games again.
I think you 100% should.
Can you read a book while you're playing, though?
Yes.
I mean, I do.
I do.
I read a book a lot.
I would get dog
audiobook.
You just pick. I mean, there's golf games. You play golf. There's golf games out there.
I will say that's how I get my anger and frustration out. Is
Video
I just
games?
hop on Call of Duty with my buddies and we play
Shoot some people up.
1v1s. Yeah, okay. We didn't have to be so graphic. But I mean, yeah, in a way. I mean, yeah.
What do you say? I didn't hear.
Yeah, casualties. Yeah. Because we get pretty intense.
Well, folks, another quick announcement. This week is Together We Win campaign for 1890 Nebraska. 100% of your contribution goes directly to student athletes in NIL. NIL is the name of the game in retaining and attracting talent to Nebraska. We need your help. Every dollar counts, and football contributions will be matched dollar for dollar up to $250K. Again, text NEB-NIL to 801-801. Again, that's text NEB-NIL to 801-801 or go to 1890nebraska.com. This goes through Friday the 20th. And the ticket would match $5,000 if all 93 counties contribute today.
We need to figure out a slogan. The whole like hashtag can't complain if you don't, something like that counts for the donate.
I think that's it right there.
It needs to roll off the tongue. You can't complain if you don't something donate. You know what I mean? We got to think of something that just rolls off the tongue.
That
You
rhymes.
can't
Yeah, so
complain,
you trying to
don't
say something
donate.
that rhymes with it.
Yeah. You know, 6677 from Red Willow helped out earlier. I know there's a lot of people listening. We have a lot of counties. Well, not a
Join
lot,
the
actually.
campaign or you can't complain. It's 1890 in the house. How about that one?
Well, I mean, we don't need something that dramatic, but I mean, yeah, it's just, you know.
Oh, so rap music's dramatic now.
Join the campaign.
What about a
so
little
you
Depeche
can
Mode for you?
join the campaign so you can complain. That's what we're going to stick with. Hashtag join the campaign so you can complain. We all like to complain about Nebraska football and how they play on Saturdays. We need somebody from Greeley County. We need somebody from Hall County, Gage, Saline. Those are counties right next door.
Call
or
your
some
neighbor.
somewhere close. So just donate. Join the campaign so you can complain. Here we go. So simple as that.
I like that. David Bowie. I don't know. Depeche Mode.
Yeah,
way to say it.
T.I.
Very corporate-y.
T.I. I wish I could say it. No,
that's the best one.
No
yet.
bleeping unless you pitch in. No bleeping unless you pitch in. All right. Thank you.
Hey, T.I. I don't know if you relate to the real T.I., but I'm telling you, came flowing with that one.
That's
man.
what
I
I'm
wish
saying.
we could say that on the air.
Yeah. You can't
Big
cry.
Hoss.
You can't cry if you don't buy.
Big Hoss, I like that one. Can't complain if you ain't got money in the game.
There it
I
is.
like that one.
There
little
it
Biggie,
is.
Little Biggie Small-esque right there.
Yeah, join the campaign so you can complain. Here we go.
And Brother Jesse, you can't debate if you don't donate. Because if you donate, you can debate who we bring in. Brother AG and Brother Nick. Write the check so you can't complain. Here we go.
No, that was great. That was great timing.
If you don't join the campaign.
That's hilarious.
There's sounders there.
All right. I don't know where you came up with that one, Nick, but that is dope right there, dog.
Can't debate if you don't donate. No bleeping if you don't pitch it. All right.
We're going to break, but you still can send that in. NEB-NIL to 801-801. NEB-NIL 801. I'm going to have to call Matt Davis.
I was going to say, hey,
Matt, we got a new commercial for you, dog.
All I'm going to say is if Matt's not listening to this right now, he's missing out.
I'll get a text. And, Matt's voice. Hey, D, keep it going, man. If it works, let's do it.
Thomas County, Hooker County. I had to take a moment.
Nico, play that explosion button.
McPherson County, Logan County. Come on. Join the campaign.
Is back. We'll be right back to talk some explosions in the NFL as well.
Husker fans, it's time to make a difference. From December 16th to the 20th, every Husker fan has the chance to drive the success of Nebraska athletics through NIL. Whether it's $10, $1,000, or more, your contribution counts. And football fans, don't miss the chance to double your impact. Every gift to Husker football will be matched dollar for dollar up to $250,000. So visit 1890nebraska.com or text NEB-NIL to 801-801 to contribute today. Together, we win.
Slay the holidays this year with a gift that'll really get them going. One that's built to win, like the new Honda CRF-R Motocrosser. One that's built for fun, like a Honda Mini Moto. Or one for each member of the family, like a Honda CRF Trail Bike. At Rod's Power Sports, you'll find the motorcycle, ATV, or side-by-side they'll love. During the Honda Gifts That Go sales event, you can slay the streets in style with a Grom Mini Moto, slay the trails with the CRF 50F, or pile into a Pioneer 1006 Deluxe Crew that can carry 6 elves over the fields and through the woods all year long. This year, don't just give any gift. Give the gift of outdoor adventure with a ride they'll never forget. Don't miss out. Head to Rod's Power Sports in Lincoln, Nebraska during the Honda Gifts That Go sales event. It's your chance to slay the holidays and your gift list. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for complete program and safety details.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
This holiday season, grab the gift that everyone is hoping to open on Christmas morning and savor for as long as possible. Fruitcake from Beatrice Bakery. Beatrice Bakery offers their traditional fruitcake, their signature liqueur cakes infused with rum, brandy, or other liqueurs, and now Beatrice Bakery has nut-free options. Visit grandmasbakeshop.com to place your order now. They'll ship anywhere in the world. Happy holidays from Beatrice Bakery. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
The holiday season is here, and Sartor Heyman is making your shopping easy. Shop our wide selection of necklaces, earrings, or bracelets to our amazing line of watches. Looking for something truly unique? Consider our estate jewelry, or even build your own custom handcrafted piece with our in-house designers. The perfect gift at the perfect price. Christmas memories start with family and Sartor Heyman.
I'm Steve Carper, and I'm here to tell you that there's never been a better time to buy flooring. Whether you need carpet, wood flooring, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you gotta come to O Street Carpet. With our 12-month interest-free financing, you can do one room or your whole house and leave your holiday budget intact. And with our huge in-stock selection, you can buy today and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
New year, new you? Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping can help make sure you keep that resolution this time. Our proven system combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition, along with our expert coaching to make sure you're moving forward toward your goals. The next 10-week challenge starts January 11th, but if you enroll now, you can start today and get a head start on those gains for no extra cost. Plus, head to fxblincoln.com and you can save $100. Don't wait. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solution offers fleet services as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions, 2040 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln. League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January. Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 24th at the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Visit LOVB.com for more information and to purchase tickets. Volleyball is the next major league.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly cloudy skies and light winds, and high around 46. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies with a light breeze and a low around 23. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies return with light winds and a high near 38. Meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
David of Renew Auto. AG, I'll send you what he sent us, man. I can't say it over the
yeah. Hey, can we have a moment? Saline County has stepped up, like we said.
Yes.
Saline County, because of Riley W. on the text line. Saline County can now complain because they're in the campaign. All right, here we go.
There we go. That's a good one.
How about that one? All right, next up, let's keep chugging away, folks. Gage County, you're next. You are on the clock. Play the NFL draft sounder. Come on. Gage County, you are on the clock. Here we go.
He said,
Shout out to Riley W, though. Thank you for supporting.
Appreciate you, Riley.
Nebraska needs.
Thank you.
Nebraska needs a left tackle.
Yep.
Nebraska needs a wide receiver.
It's like rolling the dice. Daddy need a pair of shoes.
Yeah,
need some groceries. Get them, man.
Yeah. Riley W, thank you for contributing to the Isaiah World NIL Fund.
Yes.
Okay, we can't promise that it goes to the left tackle, but you know,
we need something.
You're gonna need.
I'm leaving here with something.
Which, by the way, Isaiah World, the Nevada transfer, his top 3: Nebraska, Oregon, and Texas A&M. So there's that. Visited Nebraska, I believe, over the weekend or a couple of days ago, and then he's on his way or is at Oregon currently. So there's that part to it as well. Nebraska is hosting an Idaho defensive back transfer later on tonight as well. And that's a big one. So there's a lot of movement around Nebraska football and the recruiting, but we have to talk NFL, guys.
Yes, and before we go NFL real quick, you've heard it. I'm sure if you have not heard it, Dante Dowell Dowdell, Nebraska's running back, hit the portal. Said he was hitting it yesterday. So whether he's officially in there, I think he is officially in there right now, isn't he? No, it's official.
Yes.
Official. It's officially in there. Obviously came out of Mississippi, went to Oregon for a year. Nebraska stayed here, 140 carries, 614 yards, 12 scores. But you know what? It's the new landscape. So Dante Dowdell has entered the portal. Exactly. Next man up. You got to roll with it that way. And that's the mentality you got to have. Going to the NFL now, you guys. I'm going to start with the bad news first. Pittsburgh lost. However, because the Dolphins and the Colts they did what they were supposed to do, we also clinched. They took the So I was pissed off for like about 5 minutes, and I seen the tweet. But Pittsburgh still makes the play. I'm like, we clinched, we in there. That's
we good. We good.
It's truly Pittsburgh way. But I hated to see Saquon Barkley though. Fitzpatrick, free safety for Pittsburgh, hit him in the backfield. And he kind of was awkward on his ankle, so he wasn't. He said, "Yeah, dirty." So
dirty play.
Hey, he put Nick Chubb out last year.
Yeah,
he like DBs. This is a thorn in my side. This is DBs the way they tackle.
Yep.
You know, my running backs coach Sylvester Crooms taught me one day because he saw how running backs came at my legs all the time, and he said, "AG, I'm gonna teach you something." He was, I'm from the South. This is how we play football. And I was like, all right. So he's like, just hesitate just a little bit, and if you see the guy going for your leg, since they're trying to take you out, hit him in the back between the two numbers on their shoulder pads, and I sent a message, and I did that to Ray Buchanan, and trust me, he didn't try to hit my legs again.
There it is.
That's
what I'm talking about.
I ain't saying to play dirty. I'm saying you got to protect yourself out there.
Yeah, it's a business decision, man. Absolutely. So the Pittsburghs dropped that one 27-13. Pickens was not in that game. It definitely showed because it hurt not to have him. What hurt more is
there's no fights off to the side either.
Oh my goodness, my man Broderick Jones put that dude out the stadium.
He did the blind side.
Yeah, and only Pittsburgh got flagged for it, but other than that, but still.
Victim mentality.
Yeah, victim mentality. 27-13. Pittsburgh lose. They still clinch. They're fine. Cowboys take care of the Panthers. 30-14. They started off a little slow, but the Cowboys. They end up winning that game. They get to 6-8, most likely. All dues and purposes, they are out. Of course, Carolina is out of it. Chiefs and the Browns, fellas.
Yeah.
Mahomes, X-rays were negative on Mahomes. I think it's still going to be a day-by-day thing for him. But he didn't finish the game. He had an ankle rolled up on a play. I think it was the 5:23, final 5 minutes of the game. That's where he had the ankle roll up. They'll do the rehab part and see what goes on. But, obviously they still have some things to play for, though, in regards, obviously they're in the playoffs, but as far as home field, because I think they're 2 games, AG and Nick, over Buffalo right now, but Buffalo would get the tie if it came down to that.
You're right.
Buffalo would get the tie if it came down to that, but it'll be interesting to see what happens with them. So the Chiefs did take care of the Browns 21-7. The Dolphins lose to the Houston Texans 20-12. AGM with the Dolphins. I'm going to start with Houston being 9-5 right now. Obviously, you're feeling pretty good. They're first in the AFC South.
Well, it's a bad division.
Yeah,
think about
the
that division.
NFC. It's like one of the NFC divisions are not looking good either. The NFC West.
Yeah,
it's not a good division.
I mean, think about that division. In the AFC South, you got the Houston Texans, the Tennessee Titans, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Indianapolis Colts.
Struggling. I call them can't get right. Right now, they can't get right. That's what I call them.
Anthony Richardson's not the dude. I mean,
he got to get a better attitude. You got to get in his mental to get him right. He has the ability. Now, physically, he has the ability. It's just mentally, he's not there.
I'm intrigued to see what happens with Jonathan Taylor moving forward. Not that Indiana wants to cut ties. I think Jonathan Taylor's career, he needs to move on. I look at it like a Saquon.
This to preserve what he has.
Where I mean, because shoot, AG. I mean, that can really hurt. Not hurt a career, but from a morale standpoint for like Jonathan Taylor. Now, granted, he made the mistake where he drops the football before the end zone, right? Or before he scores a touchdown.
Yeah, he owned up to it right away. Like you saw his interview.
I still view Jonathan Taylor, whatever the statistics say this year, as a top 5 running back potential in the NFL.
Yeah, he's a problem.
I mean,
he's a problem he's a problem to defenses. So, and he like I watched his one touchdown run where you knew after his about 3rd plant in the ground, I said he's out. I said nobody's about to catch him.
It was gone, G.
He took 3 steps, and I said, yeah, he's gone. Just make sure you don't give up chasing him. Fair. So your defense coach don't yell at you like, "Why you quit running after him?" Hey, coach, I can't catch him, but at least give effort. At least do that.
Nick, I would agree with you, and I would say it's dangerous career. You stay in a place that continually loses the way they're losing, and you keep taking those unnecessary shots. You look at Saquon; if he was to stay in New York, I mean, that career's cut short, man.
Well, and a lot of the Saquon stuff is because of New York, right? Like they chose not to tie long term to him, and that's all stupid. And
no, New York being New York.
I look at the Colts and I wonder, okay, where they draft Anthony Richardson, they're probably going to need to figure out the quarterback situation, because no matter what, long term, it doesn't feel like Anthony Richardson's the guy for that, and it didn't feel like Joe Flacco, a couple of years ago as well was a long term solution. And I just wonder where they go next. Shane Steichen, they took a chance on a first time head coach. Shane Steichen, I don't know, man. It's real questionable. So I like Jonathan Taylor though. I like him a lot.
I like him too, man. Bengals take care of the Titans 37-27, a much needed win for Coach Taylor there in Cincinnati. The Commanders squeak one out past the Saints 2019. The Commanders are still having a great season. They're at 9-5 right now, second in NFC East. The Jets, the Jets. They end up beating the lowly Jaguars 32-25, two horrible teams playing. The Ravens beat the brakes off the Giants 35-14. The Broncos, Bo Nix is really showing who he is. Of course, we're just talking about that game
too.
That defense stifles you 31-13. Your Buffalo Bills, Jay's Buffalo Bills against your Lions, Nick.
Yeah.
48-42, second week in a row that Buffalo's hung plus 40 up on the board. Of course, they had that shootout with the Rams last week.
Yeah.
Then they do it again with Detroit in Detroit. Nick, your thoughts on that?
Here's the oddity of the day, guys. The Detroit Lions have won a game where Jared Goff threw 5 interceptions. They lost a game where Jared Goff threw 5 touchdowns. I mean, that's crazy.
It is. I was just thinking that. Yeah.
It's bizarre to think about. They came into the game with, I think it was 15 guys on IR. They now, as of this morning, have 18 players on IR, including
Montgomery.
One of their running backs, David Montgomery. You guys also, from a sports betting standpoint, I don't know if you guys saw this at all. So his season-long rush yards player prop, was 775.5 rushing yards for the season long, right? So you could, before the season started, you could take whether or not Monty is going to have over or under that 775.5. He's injured. The worst bad beat of all time.
Oh, man.
He finishes, and he's done for the year with 775. With 775. He had half of a yard to go before the over hit, and he finishes with 775. He's done for the year. He's done.
Oh, wow.
The worst bad beat of all time.
So basically, if you did the under, you won.
Yeah, if you did the under, you won. If
Right.
you did the over, you lost by a half a yard.
A half a yard. Yeah.
Season. He needed one more yard the entire year.
That would just been a carry, really.
Yeah, that would have been.
But yeah, that's why it's called gambling. Okay, let's just start there first.
Yeah, 100%. Please bet responsibly. Visit our friends at War.
Yes, indeed.
Anyway, so guys, Dan Campbell, and this is where I wanted to bring it up, because AG, you'll really like this, and I there's a lot of talk about Dan Campbell as a coach, the risk, right? And he even said it after the game. He said it after the game. He's like, listen. Looking back, hindsight 2020. Yeah, I wish the fact that it didn't work. I wish I wouldn't have kicked the onside kick. But he goes, "What are you going to do about it?" He said, "I wanted to get the ball back." Detroit was down by 10 with about 12 minutes left in the game, and he said, "He goes, Jake Bates kicked one of the best onside kicks we could have asked for. It took a high hop. It did everything we wanted. Buffalo just made a great play on it and was able to return it down inside the 5-yard line, and ultimately they get a score out of it as well." This is what he said, Dan Campbell. This is what Dan Campbell said on a local sports talk show. I think it's called 97.1 The Ticket in Detroit. Okay. This is what Dan Campbell had to say about how the Detroit Lions are going to approach the last couple of weeks of the season. And I thought this was really, really intriguing.
And look, I don't, what happens is, you win 11 in a row, and you lose, and then the sky falls. And I hate to say it, but we're not going to be able to win 11 in a row again for the rest of this season. We're just not going to be able to do it. And, you know, what happens is you get used to eating filet, and I'm talking to all of us, and well, everything's good, life's good, you know, but you forgot what it was like when you had nothing and you ate your molded bread, you know, and it was just fine, and it gave you everything you needed. And sometimes you got to get punched in the mouth and remember what it used to be like to really appreciate where you are, and we'll do that. And so we got a bad taste in our mouth. We got kicked around the other day. We lost a few guys, and you know what? It's exactly what we needed. This is exactly what we needed. So we're going to bounce back. We're going to respond. We got guys that are about to have an unbelievable opportunity here, and we will play the game any way needed to win. We still got a good offense. We got plenty of defensive players. I can go rattle them off right now. We're going to put the best 11 on the field. We're going to freaking cut it loose. We're going to play with our special teams. And I don't give a crap if we got to win by 1 point for the rest of the year. That's what we're going to do. And I'm going to be happy about it. We come out of the game with 50 yards of total offense and we win by 1, you're going to see smiles on my face. I promise you. All right. If it's the other way defensively, we give up 700 yards and we win by 1 point, you're going to see a smile from my ear to ear. All right. I can promise you. So we're going to find a way and we're going to get it done.
Hey, when's Dan Campbell's birthday? That's all I want to know. I feel he's a February kid. That sounds like me right there talking.
Yeah.
Right there.
I'm a February guy too, AG.
Yes, sir. I like his fire right there.
I mean, that's the thing. And that fits Detroit so well. So because obviously I got tagged in a couple of tweets over the weekend.
Oh, he's an April kid.
I was getting texts from Jay Foreman as well, asking if I'm okay. I'm just fine. The Lions, they have 2 losses. It's their first loss since week 2. They're fine. But also, they have a head coach that fits and embodies exactly what they need. Here's the deal. I'm going to come at the Miami Dolphins a little bit here. If the Miami Dolphins had 18 dudes on IR, I would not trust Mike McDaniel's ability to to rally the guys and be able to get them to go play a strong football game. Dan Campbell, it's a completely different situation because he embraces it and he just basically showed us exactly how he feels.
You have to embrace it. You got to embrace the winning, the losing, all in the same, because the players feed off of your coaches, period. 100%. Especially when you got a guy who is polarizing like Dan Campbell since day one, biting kneecaps.
Yes,
all
sir.
Right? Biting kneecaps. That's all I needed to hear. I said, yeah, Detroit's going to be a problem in 3 to 4 years. I said it immediately when I heard that press conference line right there. I said 3 to 4 years, Detroit is going to be a problem because he's coming in. He's going to give those guys confidence because half the time that's only what a player needs.
Yeah.
Once they give confidence in what they could do as an athlete and as a person, that's just support. It's simple support of an athlete, of a person. That's it. Give that to them, and they're going to go out and be somebody way better than what you expect them to be.
And in terms of like in response with the risky play calls and the 4th down conversion attempts and things like that, as much as you appreciate that mindset when it works out, you have to appreciate it when it doesn't work out. You can't be wishy-washy on that, right? So like all these people that are like, wow, Dan Campbell, how dare he do this? Or how dare he go for an onside kick? Well, guess what? If it ends up working out,
he's brilliant.
Then we're talking about how it's brilliant and it's different when Dan Campbell's done it all season long, and that's kind of how he's made his mark as a head coach, as a ginormous risk taker, in comparison to a coach that goes, yeah, right now we're just going to play the analytics and this is what's going to happen. It's a completely different type of vibe and different type of story. So you have to buy into it as much when it works out as much as when it doesn't work out. And what did he say? The best line of that whole entire clip was, we've been getting used to eating fillets. We got to remember what it was like eating the bleeping molded bread.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
Oh, I love that line. That right there, he's my guy. He's my guy for me.
I'm going to see if I can find it real quick here.
I love that line.
Do it. And, what happens is you get used to eating filet, and I'm talking to all of us, and everything's good. Life's good, but you forgot what it was like when you had nothing and you ate your molded bread.
That's right. So Gage County, step up. Lincoln, step up. Keith County, Perkins, Arthur, McPherson. You guys step up. Donate to 1890 Nebraska today so we don't have to eat moldy bread anymore in Lincoln, Nebraska. We don't want to eat moldy bread. I want to visit some fillets, whether it's the Mercado, Friends of the Station, whatever. It doesn't matter. We want fillets in Lincoln, Nebraska. We don't want moldy bread.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sit
I
in
love
there.
it, man. I love it.
Go back to regularly scheduled programming.
Oh, man. Yeah, you got to donate.
Join the campaign so you can complain.
Folks, there was a lot of NFL action we
bleeping
discussed.
if you don't pitch in.
Yeah. I wish I could read a lot of those. The rest of the Bucks take care of the Chargers 40-17. The Patriots lose to the Cardinals 30-17. The Packers take care of business where AG wouldn't check that game out in Seattle. They won 30-13.
Yes, indeed.
And then last night's games were absolutely atrocious. The Falcons ended up getting a game in there. They win, as well as the Vikings. Vikings beat the Bears 30-12. The Falcons win 59 over the Raiders.
Yeah, and Justin Jefferson, shout out to giving a shout out to Randy Moss fighting his cancer, his liver cancer. So that was a big when he did. I mean, I read his lips. I heard everything once it happened. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I said that's a team coming together around a player that was a commodity, a big time commodity to the Minnesota history of football up there in the state of Minnesota, and then college football as well. He was a fantastic dude.
Absolutely.
He is a fantastic dude. So
continued prayers going on for Moss, of course, folks. Buddy of mine, I'll talk about it later, but Nate Harris of Harris Decals, keeping your prayers today. He's going through chemo this morning, getting some sales things taken care of, so keep him your thoughts and prayers.
It's hot in here with all this donating going on. It's hot in here.
Hey, quick story for you when we come back. A little bit of RGT, but also a quick story for you. It's The Drive. It's Tuesday. We'll be right back.
Husker fans, it's time to make a difference. From December 16th to the 20th, every Husker fan has the chance to drive the success of Nebraska athletics through NIL. Whether it's $10, $1,000, or more, your contribution counts. And football fans, don't miss the chance to double your impact. Every gift to Husker football will be matched dollar for dollar up to $250,000. So visit 1890nebraska.com or text NEB-NIL to 801-801 to contribute today. Together, we win.
Slay the holidays this year with a gift that'll really get them going. One that's built to win, like the new Honda CRF-R motocrosser. One that's built for fun, like a Honda Mini Moto. Or one for each member of the family, like a Honda CRF trail bike. At Rod's Power Sports, you'll find the motorcycle, ATV, or side-by-side they'll love. During the Honda Gifts That Go sales event, you can slay the streets in style with a Grom Mini Moto, slay the trails with the CRF 50F, or pile into a Pioneer 1006 Deluxe Crew that can carry 6 elves over the fields and through the woods all year long. This year, don't just give any gift. Give the gift of outdoor adventure with a ride they'll never forget. Don't miss out. Head to Rod's Power Sports in Lincoln, Nebraska during the Honda Gifts That Go sales event. It's your chance to slay the holidays and your gift list. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for complete program and safety details.
The holiday season is here, and Sartor Heyman is making your shopping easy. Shop our wide selection of necklaces, earrings, or bracelets to our amazing line of watches. Looking for something truly unique? Consider our estate jewelry, or even build your own custom handcrafted piece with our in-house designers. The perfect gift at the perfect price. Christmas memories start with family and Sartor Heyman.
New year, new you? Barrel's Extreme Body Shaping can help make sure you keep that resolution this time. Our proven system combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition, along with our expert coaching to make sure you're moving forward toward your goals. The next 10-week challenge starts January 11th, but if you enroll now, you can start today and get a head start on those gains for no extra cost. Plus, head to fxblincoln.com and you can save $100. Don't wait. Barrel's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Cyber threats are everywhere. When is the last time you stopped to think about how you're protecting your business from potential data breaches, phishing scams, or ransomware? It's time to make cybersecurity a priority for your business. At Hamilton, our unmatched expertise and cutting-edge technology goes beyond basic defense, providing proactive, tailored solutions that keep your data, network, and digital assets protected. Better protection, better cybersecurity with Hamilton. Visit our website at hamiltonisbusiness.com to learn more.
M Suits Clothiers, Lincoln's favorite men's store year after year after year. Located 1 block south of 56th and Pine Lake Road, stop in today to get your holiday shopping done and mention this ad for a free pair of dress socks.
M Suits Clothiers. It's that special time of year again with bowl games galore, ugly Christmas sweater parties, and way too much eggnog. And like clockwork, you still haven't bought any gifts yet. Great news! Your procrastination headquarters this year is at Tailored Life in Bennett. Avoid the long lines in Lincoln stores and head down Highway 2 to Bennett. Just a 20-minute drive, and their staff will help you pick out the perfect gift for your mom, wife, or significant other. Procrastination has an answer this year at Tailored Life in Bennett. League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January. Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 24th at the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Visit lovb.com for more information and to purchase tickets. Volleyball is the next major league.
With a wide variety of menu options, including the best prime and Wagyu steaks in Lincoln, if you haven't been to Tavern 180, you're missing out. Try any of their steak options paired with one of their well-known martinis, and this will soon become your favorite date night spot. Call your friends for a casual get-together where steak, shrimp, chicken, and tasty cocktails await your arrival. Tavern 180, located next door to Tanner's at 30th and Yankee Hill.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Bryant at 402-467-1111 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-467-1111.
Raising little ones is a big job, and you do your best to give them a good start every day. That means making sure they're well cared for while you're apart. You work hard, but it's not always easy to make ends meet. There may be help. Find out if you qualify for Nebraska's Child Care Tax Credit for working parents. You could be eligible for a credit of up to $2,000 per child on your next tax return. Learn more at nebraskachildcaretaxcredit.org. Brought to you by First 5 Nebraska and Nebraska Children and Families Foundation and aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly cloudy skies and light winds, and high around 46. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies with a light breeze and a low around 23. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies return with light winds and a high near 38. Meteorologist Kyle Fletcher for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solution offers fleet services as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions, 2040 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln.
Husker fans, it's time to make a difference. From December 16th to the 20th, every Husker fan has the chance to drive the success of Nebraska athletics through NIL. Whether it's $10, $1,000, or more, your contribution counts. And football fans, don't miss the chance to double your impact. Every gift to Husker football will be matched dollar for dollar up to $250,000. So visit 1890nebraska.com or text NEB-NIL to 801-801 to contribute today. Together, we win.
Now back to the drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back on this tremendous Tuesday again to make a contribution to donate to the campaign so you can't complain. Every dollar counts. Football contribution we match dollar for dollar up to $250K. That's a lot of G's.
Gosh,
a lot of G's, Nick and AG.
I just like to complain.
Keep Keep donating.
You gotta join the campaign, AG. We can't sit here and act like we can complain if we don't join the campaign. There he is. There's AG.
Campaign so you can't complain.
Yeah. Something like that.
That's a good one.
No, bleep it if you don't pitch it. Folks, there's a lot of portal news happening. AG, there's a young man named he's out of Purdue, Marcos Davila. He's regarded as one of the best defenders out of Idaho, and he's a QB. I know. And I thought that was interesting that he would come here, but with the transfer of Daniel Kalen hitting the portal, landed in Virginia, which is could be a good spot for him. Nebraska is in need of someone, and you got Harburg obviously moving to tight end.
That is correct.
So it's you got Gramstad as the other, I would say, guy with some experience back there.
Well, and you don't know if Jalen Gramstad is going to come back,
right? But I mean, for the bowl game,
for the bowl game, yeah. So Harburg, just to clear things up because it can kind of get confusing. Harburg's going to be available as a quarterback for the bowl game. Gramstad though will be QB2. So behind Raiola, it'll go Gramstad and then Heinrich Harburg. So yeah, it's a little unique in that situation. But then on top of that, looking ahead, like you said, AD, is you have obviously Dylan, and then in some order, if Gramstad wants to stop playing and go into the world of coaching, I'm sure there's a spot on the staff or somewhere for him, because we know that's a big thing that he wants to do going forward. So I would imagine that he'll move to being a coach, but then it's, as you mentioned, no Daniel Kalen. Heinrich Harburg's out of that room. And then the other name is TJ Lateef, who you just brought in through the signing class. So yeah, you're certainly going to probably go to the portal for whether it's a 1-year guy or a filler, just to kind of add to that room in case something dramatic happens.
Something that was interesting, you guys, about Marcos Davila out of Purdue. He just had a red shirted this past year. He actually Graham Harrell, the former offensive coordinator at Purdue, actually brought him in for there. He was going to go, was set to go to TCU until their offensive coordinator, Garrett Riley, left for Clemson. That is Lincoln Riley's older brother, as far as that goes. So it shows you how the relationships do matter. I mean, for example, you look at Signetti, all the players he brought with him from JMU over to Indiana right now. So those relationships do matter. So he'll be on campus. I think he's actually on campus right now. Again, talking about Marcos Davila, a quarterback out of Purdue that redshirted there last year. So the portal, it's going to be a busy week, Nick and AG and Lincoln. It's only Tuesday, but there's a lot. But a few other names to be mindful of. Oregon State and former Missouri defensive end edge DJ Wolselak.
Yeah.
DJ Wolselak, that he will be visiting Nebraska on Thursday. Confirmed that to Husker Online. Played 3 games, had 2 tackles for Oregon State, 2 years of eligibility. So he'll be visiting. Also, ESPN confirmed that Sam Houston defensive lineman Chris Murray was going to visit Nebraska and Kentucky as well as Missouri this week. So there's another one. He was a first-team All-American, All-Conference, not All-American, All-Conference USA selection, 11 tackles, 5.5 sacks over this past season. And one more to be of note. There's a few, but one more. UAB safety Adrian Maddox. He confirmed on 3 as well. He'll be visiting Nebraska on Friday. He had 44 tackles last year, 2 forced fumbles, and a pick this past season for UAB. He has 1 year of eligibility from transferring to Alabama State, UAB. So it's going to be new names all the time. And some guys, Nick and AG, will cancel their trips. They'll get, maybe enamored someplace else and say, hey, you know what? I think I'm done.
AG, thoughts on, instead of the incoming guys, I want your thoughts on Dante Dowdell deciding to enter the portal. What does that outlook now look like for Nebraska's running back room? So you have Emmett in that room, and then it quickly turns to maybe a guy like Quentin Ives. We don't know what the outlook looks like for him. We have Jamarian Parker, who Nebraska just signed in the 2025 class, will come in as a true freshman. It feels like Nebraska may be going down into the portal for a running back as well.
Yeah. Oh, man, just a tough loss there. I mean, he was a guy who contributed to the offense in a big way. And to be as the size he was could be get in the rhythm, and along with Emmett too. So having a smash and dash type of combination with running backs, and when you have that brings problems to a defense. So now we got to find that that compliment to Emmett Thomas, Emmett in the backfield. So we'll see. I mean, it's just unfortunate, how if things work out. I mean, obviously, I figured I was, not thinking of it, but really, he didn't really think that. For me, I didn't think, he had really no reason to get in the portal because he was playing good ball, got the ball a lot, and was contributing a lot to the offense. So I'm a little bit surprised, but he's done this before, on his own. But hopefully, wish him well wherever he ends up.
I would imagine there's a Big Ten landing spot for Dowdell. I think that kind of is what the feel is going forward, is that there's a Big Ten landing spot there, because you feel like the way he runs, it fits the conference pretty well.
Definitely.
And we use the comparison, not to bring up the Detroit Lions, but we use the comparison a lot of what?
Not to bring up the
No,
Detroit Lions,
we use,
but I'm going to bring up the Detroit Lions.
We use the comparison a lot of the Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery comparison, right? Where it was Nebraska, where they have more of a shiftier guy, a quicker guy, like a Emmett Johnson would be Jahmyr Gibbs, where then David Montgomery is Dante Dowdell. And there was an important piece and part in the offense for both of them.
AG, you remember back in the day, you would have been in the league at this time, but remember at USC, Lindell White,
and Reggie Bush. Yeah.
Obviously, we're not comparing our guys to those guys, obviously, but I'm simply saying that same 1-2 punch. You look at even to Calvin Jones and Derek Brown here, our freshman year, Thunder and Lightning.
Oh, I mean, even the years, Rex Burkhead was such like a Swiss Army knife, where he had the speed, and he could catch the ball out of the backfield. He did a lot of the little things really well. That's why he was able to make a pretty, nice NFL career out of it, was because he did the gritty things. And Amir Abdullah is doing the same thing right now. We saw him on punt returns yesterday for the Las Vegas Raiders and so on and so forth. But even some combination of Amir and Rex, or Rex and Roy Haleu, like the differences that those two guys brought to a Nebraska offense, the dynamic ability that those two guys, whatever combination you wanted to have, put with Nebraska's offense, that was really, really tough to defend. And so I think Nebraska's going to have to go out there and maybe get potentially a surefire, a reliable type of guy. Jake reminded me, and he's absolutely right about this. The guy from Arizona State that's bursted on the scene, Scatterbo. Don't forget,
Scatterbo. He's no joke.
He came from Sacramento State. So I think sometimes we get caught up in their previous school, where in reality it's development, it's the fit. And you find it's your scouting. You can't miss on guys. You got to be able to hit on recruits, whether they come from a Sacramento State or whether they come from an Alabama. It doesn't really matter.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the freshmen they have. They got Riker, they got Rowdy, and am I saying his name correct? Makai.
Yeah, Makai
Nelson.
And they're high on Makai Nelson.
Exactly. So you got those three freshmen right there sitting in there in the wings, and they could potentially get a lot of playtime here in this bowl game with that movement going on.
Got a chance to display the skills, that's for sure, man.
By the way, want to shout out our
friends. Son as well. Or Trent,
100%. Yeah, want to shout out our friends at Doors Plus for sponsoring the show. Make sure if you need residential, commercial, garage doors, things like that, make sure you visit them online, doorsplusllc.com, or give Cameron and his team a call today. Doors Plus, garage doors, and
more.
Wow, look at us.
I love it.
We don't need Raff.
Nick, you said the gritty. Can you do the gritty?
No.
You said gritty. I was going to record you doing the gritty. You can't do the gritty?
No.
I'd probably hurt my back.
You think my body can move that fluid?
AG said fluid. You can do it, Nick.
No,
you believe in yourself, man.
I don't believe in myself.
Well, I tell you what, we believe in testosterone replacement therapy, but how do you know who to trust?
Whoa, speaking for all of us. Okay.
Angel Smith, the nation's leader. You wait one day, my brother. You wait. You're going to need that testosterone. No upselling, no necessary supplements, just real solutions. With a team of registered nurses and nurse practitioners, they look at your whole health and create a playbook you'll understand. They use the best products, including HCG, to keep your body safe, protect your fertility. This is the best team in the game when they're ready to earn your trust, Nick. Google Ageless Men's Health Lincoln and check out their 175 plus 5-star reviews. Folks, the 80 Attitude Adjustment is always sponsored by the Body Lab. The Body Lab, located at 14th and Yankee Hill, offers everything from physical therapy, trigger point dry needling, a cold plunge tub, and infrared sauna.
That's more of the stuff I need.
Yes, me and you both. Learn more and schedule your appointment with Rachel and her team today online at thebodylablnk.com or visit them at 14th and Yankee Hill right here in Lincoln. Folks, the 80 Attitude Adjustment for today. I love this little saying right here I found this morning. Practice the pause. Pause before assuming, pause before accusing, And pause whenever you're about to react harshly. Pause, practice the pause. Pause before assuming, before accusing. And whenever you're about to react harshly, take time to pause. AG, it's on you, my man.
Yeah, I got a good take. Shout out to Lennox Paul, my great nephew who turned 7 last week. So I just giving him a happy belated birthday. That it is Dominic, my nephew, my great nephew, who I brought into the studio this past year to the interview. So he is 7, all of 7 years old. So shout out to him. Talked to him this morning before he went off to school. This is the final week before they go on Christmas break. So we got a chance to talk to him. My nephew, Will Yancey, who was also a former Husker, along married to my niece, Randy Paul. So shout out, or Randy Yancey now. So Paul. So
nice.
There you go. Shout out to them.
Happy birthday to Lennox. AG, was Kelly Yancey, was you related to Kelly Yancey as well?
No, he's from Arizona.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know Kelly. Yeah, I know Kelly. No, Will Yancey. He was a D tackle out of Arizona. He married my niece, Randy Paul.
Okay, I got you.
And just a reminder, folks.
Yep.
Here's the thing. If you want to take away one thing from the show today, there was a lot of content. Make sure you check it out on the podcast page.
Donate.
But Ahman Green, if I asked you one thing, one phrase, what is it to take away from today's show?
One phrase. If you want to complain, join the campaign.
Can't complain without joining the campaign. That is donate today at NEBNIL. Text that to 801-801 or go online 1890 Nebraska and boom. Right? So make sure.
Complain
Real talk.
campaign.
Real talk. Once again, 1890 is going to match $250K. 93.7 the ticket. If we can get all 93 counties in Nebraska, we got over half of them already accounted for because of you incredible listeners. Shout out to Riley and Celine. Shout out to the folks in Red Willow who donated today as well. There's a lot that are unnamed and unclaimed. There's a lot of land out in Cherry County. Cherry County covers up a lot of that Nebraska mainland, but nobody's donated out from Cherry County. I think we have listeners out there.
Come
you
on
know
now.
somebody.
Call your buddy.
If you were born in Cherry County, we don't care. We don't care. $1, $10, $20. Nebraska needs a new left tackle. Okay, here we go. Donate NIL 1890nebraska.com. AD, we got 10 seconds.
Absolutely, folks. Thanks for riding with us this morning. For AG, Nick, and myself, we out. Talk to you tomorrow.
Husker fans, it's time to make a difference. From December 16th to the 20th, every Husker fan has the chance to drive the success of Nebraska athletics through NIL. Whether it's $10, $1,000, or more, your contribution counts. And football fans, don't miss the chance to double your impact. Every gift to Husker football will be matched dollar for dollar up to $250,000. So visit 1890nebraska.com or text NEBNIL to 801-801 to contribute today. Together, we win.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Cyber threats are everywhere. When is the last time you stopped to think about how you're protecting your business from potential data breaches, phishing scams, or ransomware? It's time to make cybersecurity a priority for your business. At Hamilton, our unmatched expertise and cutting-edge technology goes beyond basic defense, providing proactive, tailored solutions that keep your data, network, and digital assets protected. Better protection, better cybersecurity with Hamilton. Visit our website at hamiltonisbusiness.com to learn more.
League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January. Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars.